Hello everyone, are you looking for a sustainability-based business? Well, the solution is the SU app, which stands for Sell Electronic Waste. So this app is basically an interface that allows a user to sell his or her electronic waste to a buyer, which could be either a factory, industry, or consumer looking for scrap metal. And this is a sustainably based business because we know that if we improperly dispose our e-waste into landfills, then it causes land and air pollution. Because we know that electronic waste, when they're disposed, then they could produce some hydrocarbons, which leads to air pollution, or the materials like lead could leak into the soil and contaminate it. So if we recycle the e-waste, we can save the environment. But what's the most efficient way to recycle electronic waste? Well, we could provide an app, and this app, which I've come up with, SU, Sell Electronic Waste, can provide an interface for a buyer to sell his or her e-waste for money, and it also benefits the environment. So that's why it's a sustainably based business, because it helps the environment. So as I mentioned, there's a seller, there's a buyer, and the SU app, Sell Electronic Waste, it provides an interface between them so that they can sell the electronic waste and the seller gets the money, and we also recycle it, which saves the environment. We know that over 6 billion people in the world use internet, and that means that they have a lot of electronic devices at home. And to get rid of them, instead of throwing it away, we obviously need to recycle them. So this is a problem that we should not neglect. Another thing that this app could solve is that we have many industries who are looking for metals to use. For example, Tesla is hungry for metals like nickel. And we know that this e-waste provides these metals because they're obviously made up of these metals. So instead of wasting our natural resources, we can recycle these e-waste and harness all the materials we need. And we can also make sure the harmful materials don't destroy our environment. The value propositions of the SU app: get rid of e-waste for money and to save the environment. So that's the major value proposition of this app for this company, and it's also easy to use. We know the app will be easy to use. It has wonderful UI between the buyer and the seller. It's consumer benefited, which means that the consumer obviously gets benefited if you see that the buyer will get the benefit of having the e-waste for the scrap metal or whatnot, and even the seller will get the money out of it. It's also environmental benefited because we know that saves the environment from land and air pollution. And SU takes commission, though all it does is provide an interface. That's a major value proposition, and there's no need of much physical capital, land, or labor. So hope you guys consider to invest in this company. Thank you.